going on, guys? So today we're talking about a quick recap of just every single second round series that's happened so far, because every single second round series has at least one game. Some are actually about to start game 3 soon. So starting with the Clippers and Jazz. The fact of the matter is that the Clippers still have the same issue that they've had this whole time, right? Since Kawhi and Paul George showed up, they can't win close games. They're asking Kawhi to do too much. They're asking Kawhi to score, to guard the other team's best player, to score all the points, to grab all the rebounds, to get all the assists. They're not helping him enough. They're not getting anything from Paul George, right? Like, I understand, Paul George, 20 points, 10 rebounds, awesome. He went 4 for 17 from the field. Like, I hope you can get 20 points shooting it 17 times, right? So at the end of the day, the Clippers aren't going to be able to blow out the Jazz. The Clippers are either going to lose every single game of this series, or they're going to have to win a close game. Alright, so next let's talk about the Suns and the Nuggets. Right, this series is kind of going exactly how I figured it would go. I looked at the series going in and I was like, this is going to be a fairly competitive series between the two of these teams, but I don't think it'll ever be in question. I don't think it'll ever be down. I don't think there might come points in certain games where we're like, wow, the Nuggets really look like they can beat the Suns, but for the most part, in general, the Suns, they just have more talent and they're just healthier. Chris Paul, he looks like the hungriest player in the entire league right now, right? And shout out to Jokic for winning league MVP. Let's switch to the Eastern Conference, talk about the Hawks and the Sixers. This series has a lot of intrigue. Ben Simmons hasn't been really able to stop Trae Young. I understand Doc Rivers is saying, oh, the refs are not letting him play, and he's trying to play just tough defense, not letting him play tough defense. What are you talking about, right? And this is something we've seen as a recurring theme. There's a reason the Sixers, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, trust the process Sixers, there's a reason why they always struggle in the postseason. And we're seeing it again here against the Hawks. They almost went down 0-2. And another thing, too, is that if the Sixers, because here's what's going to happen, okay? I said Nets in 5, right? It could be Nets in 4. First off, they've only played game 2. Nets and Bucks are about to play game 3. If the Nets sweep, they're going to get to game 4 before the Hawks and Sixers get to game 4. The Sixers could potentially have 4 more games after the Nets are done with the Bucks. I think a lot of Bucks fans will say, well, no, the Bucks aren't going to go down that easy, but we've seen this movie before. The Nets are like, you know what? Giannis can beat us. We don't think Giannis can beat us. We don't think Giannis can consistently make contested layups, and he can't make jumpers. The Bucks won the regular season series, and they were talking all this smack, and they were doing all these different things, and everybody was saying this was going to be close. And the Nets are like, just wait for the playoffs. All right, so let me know what you guys think. What second round series are you most intrigued by right now? Do you agree with what I was saying about Giannis and he just can't really score super duper well? And the Sixers are in trouble with the Hawks, and the Clippers are asking Kawhi to do too much, and Chris Paul's just a little bit hungrier than everybody else. Let me know in those comments down below. Do click that like button to show your support for the channel, but most importantly of all, have a great day.